Hello guys, KpShamino here with my first video for Warhammer Chaosbane, the full release. So I had the privilege to play this week, the entire week, this game, and I'm going to give you guys my review. I'm now level 50, that's the maximum level. I did a lot of endgame, yeah, a lot, 3-4 hours. So I got a very good idea what this game is. So is it a buy? I would say yes. I would say yes. I only got one concern. I got the impression that gearing up in the end gear goes a little bit too quick. But that's only my thoughts because I already did a dungeon on Chaos 1 and Chaos 5 level is the highest. If you guys check my gear, I'm almost totally heroic equipped. So that's my only concern. But to give you guys the numbers. So I did with this character a full campaign on normal. It took me 25 hours. I need to say that the bosses are very good executed. You got 4 chapters. The bosses are not a walkover. I died a lot of times. You need to know the mechanics. They are very fun to do. And so it's really cool executed. The other stuff is just always the same position, the same dungeon. You just need to kill some stuff, you get rewards, you unlock stuff. But that's normal. That's normal in games like this. You're not going to get like a million different dungeons that you can do. No, it's just a hack and slash game the whole time. But the bosses, they were really good. The story, I need to say, the story is not bad either. So most of the time, the story is like very, very low. But here it was not a bad story. It was a quick story, but it was for me a very good story. So, uh, yeah, I'm going to give you guys a little bit an overview about the game because you don't need to believe me because I like games like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys an overview, the skills, the gold tree, the items, and my thoughts about it so you guys can decide by yourself because it's a lot of money. I need to say that it's 45 euros or something that you pay on Steam. So that's not a small amount of money that you need to pay. So let's get started. So first of all, the maximum level is level 50. You guys can see it here. Here you see 3 circles. So you're going to start with one circle. It's called Bloodlust. So if you kill enemies, you will see there are red globes. If you take them, this is going to fill up. If it is full, you just can use it. For a mage, if you got 1, you can use 1 spell. If you got a 2 full, you can use 2 spells. If you got 3 full, you can use 3 spells. So it unlocks on level. So you're not going to start with 3, you're going to end with 3. So you guys will see it because it's in the info too. Then you got energy. Energy is very simple. You got basic skills. They are going to build up energy and the advanced skills are going to use energy. So that's very easy. Here is my HP. It's now 76,000, so that's a lot. And yeah, that's it for this. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the inventory and the items. So you guys can see you got 4 kind of items here. That's uncommon, that's common, that's rare, and that's heroic. So you guys can see this is heroic. That's the best gear I think in the game. This is rare, this is common, and uncommon is white. So you're only going to get the last gear if you complete the campaign and if you go to the end game. So it's very simple. So you just hover over it, you push shift, you can see right away is it an upgrade, is it not an upgrade. Here you got your attack, so your damage 14,000, and here you got your defense. So it's very simple. It always comes back. You got a hat or a helmet. For a mage, you got like a staff and you got a sword. You cannot wear anything else. It's not like in Path of Exile that you can use every weapon. That's not possible in this game because I know a lot of people want to use something else than those two. I didn't saw it and I don't think that you can do it because otherwise it was already dropped, I think, with me. There is one very cool thing too that you can do here is bless items. So if you're going to play through the game, you will get fragments. You get red one, yellow one, blue one, and green one. You got linked gems, and you got this one. I don't know what the name is from this one. So what you can do, you can bless an item. So you just put like a ring here, Then you put like your fragments over here. You only can put the fragments in that you can use on this item. Then you make an offering, and then you're going to get a nice blessing. You guys can see it. I did it on my staff. I got 110 damage more. So it's a very cool feature. I'm not sure how it works at the moment, because I think at some point you can predict what is coming. And I think if you put more gems in it, it's going to buff a little bit higher or better. But you can tweak your gear a lot this way with the blessing. It takes a lot of fragments. Fragments are not easy to farm, but it's a very cool feature to min-max your gear a little bit. So yeah, cancel. Yes, we are going to cancel. Then we are going to the skills. So it's how does this system work? So you got the basic skill, you got the advanced skill. That is the start. So with all those skills, you can only take one basic skill. You're always going to generate energy. I made a fire mage, so I'm using this one because it's fire. If you got enough energy, you can use those skills. So take it from me, you can do a lot of builds in this game. Because you got fire, you got magical, and then you got god spells too, and a god tree too. So you can work around, because there is one major problem. Yeah, it's not really a problem, but they are limiting the amount of spells that you can use. You can see it here. So these are the spells. This is the from the vendor guild, and these are the god spells. But you need to use skill points. So you got a limited amount of skill points, and you need to use them. And if you don't have skill points, you cannot use the skills. So that makes it very attractive, because you need to think, because otherwise you just take all the best skills that you can use, but that's not possible, because you can see here this one is tier 3, sorry. This one is tier 2. This one is tier 1, for the simple reason that I don't have skill points anymore. So you need to work a little bit around. This build is going to be my next video, because it's a very good build. I already did Chaos level 1 with it, so that's a very good build. So advanced skills, then we are coming to the god skills. You will unlock those skills with the god tree. I will show you guys right away the god tree. Then you got the passive skills here. You need to put them over here. It's behind my wizard. Then you got the collector's guild. So you got a guild here. And all the equipment that you don't use, you can trade it with them, and you build up a reputation, and then you unlock those perks. And then you got passive god skills. You unlock them too with 3. So you already can see that it goes very, very deep, this game. And then you got fan skills. I think that fans invented them. They don't cost skill points, and you can put them here. So you guys see it here. So that's how it works. You can do everything. This is only for one class. You got 4 classes in this game. So I like it a lot, because I thought a lot about my build, and I want a solution. I was looking, okay, I need to take that. Then I need to go in the god tree to that, and like that. So you're always thinking there are a lot of possibilities. So that are the skills. Then we go here to this area. So here you are going to see all your stats. Is it a very into-depth stat system? No. Don't expect Path of Exile style, no. It's something in between Diablo 3 and Path of Exile. Because I played Path of Exile for 4,000 hours and Diablo 3 for 2,000 hours. It's not very easy. You can tweak it a lot. You can make a regenerating life mage. You can do that. Put it all in regeneration. You can go crit. I went crit here, so everything on crit chance and everything on critical damage. It's a little bit a glass cannon, so you can do a lot of stuffs with it. Then here you got the gold crowns. That's the gold. You're going to need it to do the end game. And then you got the fragments over here. You can see it. And that is the currency. So fragments are used to do blessing, but fragments are used to unlock perks on the god skill. It looks a lot, but it's not really a lot. You get very quick used to it. So it's not that the learning curve is very hard to do. No. With leveling, you will unlock it. You got always nice info what is happening with the game, and that's really cool. So it's not that you get everything here. Just take it and just start, and you need to figure it out. No, that's not the case. Then you got here a journal, and then here is the god skill tree. So you guys can already see it. There is a lot of skills in this one, so be sure. How does it work? So every skill that you want to unlock is going to cost fragments and gold. The more skills that you unlock, the more fragments and gold that you need to pay. I'm not sure that you can unlock the entire build. That's maybe a possibility, but it's going to cost you a shitload of fragments. Be aware you can reset it, but the moment that you reset it, you guys can read it yourself, you're going to lose all your fragments that you invested in the god tree. So always think a little bit, what kind of build do I want to make? Do I want regeneration? Do I go fire? Do I go magical? Do I want to go more defensive? So always look at the big perk skills and work your way towards those skills. So I went for this one. Why? Because its totem and explodes for 140,000 damage. So that was it. And I wanted to have a shitload of energy because I wanted to use the entire time the advanced skill. Therefore, I saw it, okay, I want to have that. But of course, if you want to go to magical, you need to come here, because this is the magical point. Here is a little bit more defensive, so you need to check it a little bit out. I did this and it works really well. So that is the gold tree. Now I need to think for a moment. I think that I said everything to you guys. So you guys know the skills. Wait. How the skills work, the currency here, how you need to bless item, the gold tree. Yeah. So mechanic wise, you know everything now. Now it's time to talk a little bit about the end game, because the end game, I need to say it's not bad. So, but first I'm going to show you guys the levels. So if you go to the levels of the difficulties, you can see it here. So at the moment I'm playing at very hard. So what is it doing? The difficulty, it's going to give more loot quality, extra gold, and extra fragments. So I will show you guys all the settings. So you can play it on very easy, normal, hard, very hard, chaos, chaos 2, where is 1? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take it from me, I tried already on Chaos 5 and it was not easy. Very hard. Chaos 1 I can already do, but other one is not that easy. So it's going to take some time, because if you need to do a boss on Chaos 5, it's going to hit like a truck. So your gear need to be very good. So what can you do to in the end game? I will make an extra video about the end game too, where I'm going to run a dungeon. So if you come here to the Collectors Guild, so here you can start the relic hunt. So what is a relic hunt? It's something very good. It's very easy to farm your fragments this way, but it's not that easy to do. So if you take here a lesser relic map, you guys will see you're going to get 5% extra fragments, 200% loot quality. But there is one major problem in the relic maps, that is, it's going to be filled with poison, and poison hit like a truck. You're going to lose the whole time life, so you need to watch it that you got regeneration. This one is not a problem. I tried the grand relic map. That was a problem. I died in an instant, and if you want to go further, you need to pay 17,000 gold again. So if you die and you resurrect and you want to pay, you need to pay a lot of gold. It's costing 30,000 gold coins. Is gold coins a problem? No, it's not a problem in this game. If I do a map like this, I will farm 10,000 gold coins and I only need to pay 5,000. So farming fragments and all that stuff is not really a problem in this game, because I saw a lot of guys that were very angry about the season pass, but I don't see a problem because I don't have the season pass either. But I don't see a problem in farming it. It's not going to take that long to get all the fragments that you need. To give you guys an example, I think if I do this map, I'm going to get easily 50 of them. And a lot of good loot too, you need to remember. So I will show a little bit more in detail if I make the video about the end game. So that's one of the systems that you can do. The other system is a boss rush. Is over here. So you just go into the boss. If you click here, you will see these are the 4 end bosses. You got 4 acts and 4 bosses. Just be sure that you put difficulty right. It's very easy. You go straight to the boss. You can just kill him and just farm him the whole day. So that's a really cool feature too. And this one is oh, I just took it, but that's not the problem because I can go right away back. So leave the area. So if you click on this one again, so here you can see expedition it is. So what is an expedition? You just do a dungeon. So you just do the dungeon on the difficulty level that you put in the setting. So yeah, I did it to level to 50. It's not as good as the relic hunting. The relic hunting is the best that you can do for farming gear. And the boss is very good if you want to get specific gear. Then we got one more setting, that's invasion. But this is not in the game yet. I'm not sure that they are going to put it on the release. Because this is a review game, but I don't think so. I think in the future it's coming. So that was it a little bit, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I think that I said everything, so you can decide by yourself. So always think 200 hours for sure if you level all the characters, if you want to do the end game. And that's for single player if you go to play with your buddies, because you can play with your buddies. If you want to do all the bosses on the highest level, it's going to take a lot of more time. If you want to get all the sets, yeah, there is a lot of stuff to do. If you want to try all the builds out, you can do it. So for me, this game is a buy. But I said all the info that I can say to you guys. At the end, you just need to decide yourself. But I think that I answered most of the questions that people can have. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have fun. And if you play the game, yeah, I hope that you guys can get a lot of nice loot. And I see you guys in the next time. Bye bye.